Alright, Vortex, I'm back. I had a very important phone call. I'm picking up this friend of mine right now. He's about to get off work. And I think we're gonna go out to dinner or something. It's a feast day today, which means I can eat fish! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Should we go to Red Lobster? Or should we go to some other fucking crap corporate chain? The restaurant chain. Well, I'm excited about it though, regardless. It could be total crap, but I'm so excited about it. I feel like that's the way that like so many people act about things that are like really mediocre, you know? Like they get excited about eating, but like the food they eat is not that good. They get excited about watching TV, or I always cite like the adventure movies because it just seems like they're the same crap movie. I guess they've been doing that for a while. They're like superhero movies are always what do you call it? It's a franchise, right? But that makes sense though, because it's like I feel like superheroes, all of that's based off of like our world and how it's screwed up, and like the way that we look at heroes and villains. And I should get into comic books. I should read more comic books. But I just am not motivated at all to read comic books. But I like know that there's like a use for it, right? There's this dude I work with who's like 16 or 17, and he's so obsessed with video games. But he starts asking me about the Bible, right? And the only reason he asked me about the Bible is because of some video game that he's playing. And he's saying that, oh yeah, they have all these biblical references. I'm like, yeah, dude, this is what they're doing. For those of you who don't know, I'm like a fucking garden variety conspiracy theorist. Like, I just don't trust anything, okay? A lot of people, they obsess about certain conspiracies, and I feel like they kind of miss the point. They're focused on all the teeny tiny details. It doesn't matter. You know, especially when it comes to like who runs the world. Newsflash, they're gonna keep running it. You're not gonna say or do anything that's gonna stop them, and if you try, they're gonna kill you. Period. Point blank. Move on. So, yeah, it's just I try to keep it simple here, because the religion that they think is controlling the world actually isn't the religion that's controlling the world. But they do have a hand in it. It's just not as big of a hand as they think. But it's okay. Let's move on. I think I was bitching about narcissists again. But speaking of narcissists, I don't want to be one. I know that I can be very arrogant in the way that I talk. As long as I don't act arrogantly, I feel like it's okay to just talk shit. But at the same time, it's not, because like we want to be practicers of what we preach, and you can't, you know, like me complaining about those that talk shit on Twitter, and then for me to just talk shit. Like I know that I'm doing it creatively somewhat, and like this is, you know, a vlog. It's my little personal diary in a way. But is that what Twitter is? Is that everybody's personal diary? Is that what's happening? I don't know. You're not doing it for money though. You're not doing it for money or stats. So don't put yourself in the same category and act like you're the same as all these people. But it is good to do what you do. It's always good to ask yourself the question, how do I behave just like the people that I hate? Just like the people that I'm told to hate? Just like the people that I think are reprehensible for whatever reason? How do I behave like that in my own way? How am I just another twisted revision of the things that I complain about, typically all over social media? But here's the thing, I hear this all the time, you know, working at a restaurant, you hear people complaining all the time. And it's always over the same shit that doesn't change. And that's why I don't complain about things anymore, you know? I just do it. Somebody else did do their job properly, the shift before mine, whatever. I'm just gonna suck it up and deal with it. Like, there's no point complaining, there's no point yelling at people, there's no point talking shit about people behind their back. There's no point doing that. Nobody's gonna change. nobody's gonna change. Stop expecting good things, okay? Yeah, this does sound satirical now. Well, yeah, but I do believe this to some extent, though. I'm very hopeless about humanity, especially now because of the phones. The phones have really just done a number on everybody. Which is why we have this. Okay. Does it do damage? I mean, yeah, radiation still. Don't worry, there will always be radiation in everything, okay? You will still be able to kill yourself in some kind of way. So don't feel special, Amy. Okay, I have to be really careful because these pedestrians are stupid. Not like Nashville. Dude, Nashville, I mean, all cities, you gotta like watch your back. You know, I don't just mean that in like a hostile way. I mean, like the driving is crazy in a city. Like people jaywalk a lot because the driving is crazy. There's no like respect for fucking pedestrians, you know? But here in like a nice quaint little town like Franklin, it's not quaint anymore. It's so fucking hustling and bustling because they cannot leave anything alone. But this is a suburb. This suburb is about 20 minutes south of Nashville. And I grew up here. And I hated it. I hated every second. Would you study the Bible with us? Look, you see that? Yes, I would. But I'm schizophrenic, so I win. I have the correct interpretation. God tells me things, right? Let me tell you a little secret. Every single prophet would have been labeled mentally ill by today's standards. And they would have been thrown into a mental institution. And we wouldn't even have a Bible, okay? Just to let you know. If you're not mentally ill, you don't really understand it, okay?